expect the unexpected. I say that because we didn't necessarily work as a team this time. You know, it's a lot of individuality going on. So it's like I'm kind of surprised to see some of the things that's already been airing and still to come. So, you know, I'm only responsible for what I've been putting out and what I, you know what I mean, my dirt or whatever. So I don't know how anybody else is, you know, betraying me this season. I think one of the craziest moments was probably just aired yesterday actually. You know, me bringing you know, my new chick that I'm feeling and dealing with now. You know, it was kind of, you know, unexpected. Some people didn't really see it coming. They still was kind of stuck in, you know, story mode from season one. So it was just kind of new, you know, introducing her and bringing her into my lifestyle and what comes with it. It was just kind of a new thing, you know, so that was kind of, you know, unexpected to see, you know what I mean? But people actually, they like it. So it's been, you know, been good. It's more so like, we do our part and they do theirs. You know, like I'm not responsible for the edits. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know how they're gonna make it. They can make it look crazy. You know what I mean? Like I could be talking to her and it look like I'm talking to you about something. Like it could just flip so many different ways. You know, so that's I guess the crazy part about filming. You know. Yeah. Seeing it, and the thing is, I see it when everyone else sees it. It's not like it's, you know, it's not like we know what's going to happen this season. So that's I guess, the kind of fun part of it. You know, my brother was going through a lot of, you know, he had a downer moment in his life after his career fell. You know, short for basketball, that was his thing, and just got a lot of trouble. So, you know, by me being an artist at Nine Mag, and I was so busy with clientele, I couldn't book all my clients myself. So I made him my assistant over the last 2 years. You know, and that's how I willed him into what I was doing when he was able to come back home because he was out in St. Louis. So, you know, I got him on his feet again. You know, on the business aspect to keep money in his pocket, you know, and then, you know, during all that process, he had, you know, a newborn, you know, in his life, and he was still trying to keep, you know, his happy home, you know, and be at work at the same time. So fast forward a little bit, you know, where it's at now is like he's not even at the shop as much because he's trying to handle being at home now, and it's like, you know, trying to being a better person and being a father versus just being my assistant and my brother. But I still love him for who he is. But it's just you know, it's hard to manage right now. It's just real crazy. So I may have to pick up another assistant. You know, he doesn't know that yet though. See, I'm always been like an artistic person. It didn't matter what it was, or whether it was a piece of paper or, you know, me tattooing. It actually started by tattooing was an accident. Like I didn't try. I was bored one New Year's, and since to bring up my brother again, he was my test dummy. He was just like, man, tattoo me, man. You know, I'm your brother, man. I believe in you. You know what I mean? Which I appreciate it. You know, but I didn't know what I was doing back then. But I did it. I did the tattoo, and it was a domino effect. Like because before I was tattooing, I was doing like paintings, and I took one of my designs and put it on his arm, and then this chick he was dating at the time, she seen it, and it was a domino effect from there. Her whole basketball team wanted tattoos, and mind you, this is the time where I didn't even know what I was doing yet. I wasn't even good, but they thought whatever I did on him was good enough at the moment. So it kind of like practice makes perfect or whatever. So, you know, I had to just work my way to where I'm at. Well, actually, you know, I'm always in the studio working and just making, you know, a lot of different music and different sounds, and that record caught a liking to a lot of DJs. I sent it out the same night I recorded it because I heard something. If I heard something different, you know what I mean, about the record, it kind of did something to me. So I just want to send it out to see if it was just me tripping or not. And I got the next thing I know, the next day I recorded the record. It was on the radio, you know what I mean, being played. All the DJs picked it up. It happened very fast. So it was a quick reaction that I didn't, you know, expect to happen at the moment. But you know, it started growing legs right away. You know what I mean? I didn't even really know the song yet fully because when I'm in the studio, I'm normally I don't write. I'm just in there punching and just kind of coming up with it right on the spot. So it was still hard for me to really memorize it. Next thing I know, I'm doing performances, and I barely even know the words still. You know, I'm just liking the track as, you know, as a listener at the time. But you know, it's doing really well. You know, the radio's picked it up in Chicago. One of the main stations in Chicago is playing it like every day. I think at least 5-6 times a day. And that's what made me drop my project Lightning Bug, the album. That was my first album, and that's the first single off there. So, you know, it's been a really good response, and you know, I'm just still building on it, and just, you know, want to reach as much people as I can because it's a really good tape, start to finish.